So I'm reading this book, Atomic Habits, and it makes an interesting analogy between our habits and the atom. The atom, incredibly small, but within it, huge potential energy. You split an atom, you have a nuclear explosion. Now, when you think about your habits, these are things we don't even notice, but if you adjust your habits, you can transform your life. In today's video, gents, we're talking about 10 habits you can adjust in the next 10 minutes to become a better dressed you. Habit number 1, give compliments and give them generously. And I'm not saying to lie or to make things up, but look for the good in people. When you look at someone, you can always find something amazing. Maybe it's the way that they talk, maybe the way they present themselves, maybe it's something that they're wearing, maybe it's just the way that they behaved, an action that they took. Be someone that gives compliments. In fact, to give compliments, it feels almost as good as actually receiving them. And the person receiving them feels great. And anyone that witnesses the compliment being given also feels great. So you're putting all this positive energy out there, guys, and it's going to come right back to you. Habit number 2, schedule specific preparation time in your calendar to get done what needs to get done so you can be that well-dressed guy. So if you're going to polish your shoes for 30 minutes, specifically schedule that at the time, maybe on Sunday mornings, Sunday afternoons, whenever you're going to go in and you're going to do your grooming routine, you're going to take care of your nails, and you schedule this time. You're very specific. Again, if you're general, then you're less likely to actually do it. And if you don't schedule it, you may not even accomplish it. I know if things are not in my calendar and I don't get the notifications on my phone, I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to remember, or I'm much less likely. So when you systemize it, when you schedule it, and you're specific, you're more likely to get it done. Have boxes, have kits, have places where everything goes. In here, I've got my shaving kit, really nice shaving kit. And because everything is here, my razor, the blade, everything is put together. It's easy to find and I'm more likely to use it. When it comes to my grooming kit, I'll be able to cut my nails. Everything has its place. When it comes to shining my shoes, everything is in the shoe shine box that I need to be able to get the job done. If you want to get something done, but you don't have the tools, you can't find what you're looking for, you're going to be less likely to actually do it. Next up, leverage technology wisely. If you're going to be receiving notifications, make sure it's from sites that are helping you improve yourself, such as us here at Real Men Real Style. Click on that notification bell. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Why? Because I put out videos Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and now Mondays so that you can become the best dressed man in the room, so you can have the courage to become the man you know yourself to be. That's my mission. That's what I stand for. You don't want YouTube? Well, guys, I've got a podcast if you want to get really deep. I'll link to it down in the description. I've got a free app so that you can go over, let's say you don't want to watch a 10-minute video, you want to get a quick infographic. I've got you covered here at Real Men Real Style. Maybe you don't like my style anymore. I'm going to link to other resources, other channels, such as Alpha M. He's got an awesome app. Go over and check out other YouTube channels, such as Jose over at Teaching Men's Fashion. I want you to leverage technology so that you're getting these helpful, useful reminders so that inch by inch, day by day, you start to become that man you know yourself to be. Next up, upgrade the weakest link in your daily uniform. And for a lot of guys, it's going to be their footwear. It's going to be their shoes, because they wear footwear that they don't really love. Footwear that gets the job done, but isn't that comfortable, doesn't make them look great. Guys, think about wearing a pair of boots like this. All of a sudden, you're going to elevate your daily uniform. I know for me, I absolutely love these boots made by Thursday Boots. And if I'm going to be wearing a sports jacket, I can wear this pair right here, again by Thursday Boots. This is going to be a bit dressier. Again, I just simply upgraded my footwear. I upgraded the weakest link in my uniform, and all of a sudden, I'm able to put together more outfits. I've elevated my entire style. I feel better about myself, and I walk through the day with more confidence. The next habit, don't be afraid to buy multiples. So when you find a particular brand, you find a particular color, a particular style that you like, you wear a lot, go ahead and buy 2, maybe even buy 3. Why? Because it's going to rotate through your wardrobe. If one of them gets stained, one of them gets torn or dirty, it's not the end of the world. You've got another 1 or 2 that you can default to. But when you have something that you love, there is no problem with owning multiples. Buy variations of things that you already absolutely love. Now, I absolutely love a great fitted, great looking leather jacket, but in particular what I love is when the material, when the color is just different enough that it stands out, that it gets compliments. This jacket right here, the texture, the color makes it really stand out. The same with the other one, just the color stands out. Those jackets get me compliments, and that's what I gravitate towards, and I try to make a habit of buying. Next up, make a habit out of exploring fragrances. So fragrances are very interesting, especially when you can latch onto a fragrance that basically describes and reminds you of a particular feeling or a mood. Maybe you've got a fragrance that you wear when you want to feel confident. You've got another fragrance that you wear when you want to go to work and you want to be focused. And you've got another fragrance that you wear when you're going out on a date or just going out to the club and you want to feel attractive. Guys, this is an interesting way to basically stimulate parts of the brain, and basically it's almost liquid courage if you think about it. Next up, make it a habit of looking at yourself in the mirror before you leave each day and saying, you know what? I look pretty darn good. Now, I know that sounds corny, but here's the thing, is that you've got to love yourself. Now, I'm not talking about being a narcissist, spending an hour looking at yourself in the mirror. I'm talking about, this is the body I have. This is who I am. But look at yourself and you know what? I worked hard. I put myself together. I am ready to meet the day, because when you walk out like that, you're just going to feel and look better. Next up, make it a habit to seek out information. Every week, I'm probably buying 1 or 2 new books. Now, I have to admit, I don't read them all, but oftentimes just having these books around, just looking at the pictures inspires me. And books are so cheap. This one you can get used on Amazon for like $3 and has tons of great information. Never pass on a good book. Guys, the investment that you make in your education and opening up your mind, once you expand your mind, it never goes back to its original shape. Now, this book right here, I started off the video talking about it, Atomic Habits. This is from my friend, James Clear. I absolutely love what he's talking about when it comes to habits. It is actually going up on sale, guys. I'm linking to it down in the description, but let me go ahead and read you a couple parts that I really like. One, the whole 1% improvement per day idea. So this is every single day you wake up and you just try to become 1% better. I mean, it sounds pretty easy, right? And he talked about how if you do that over the period of a year, it's like compound interest. You'll become 37 times better. So let's say you wanted to get in the martial arts, or you want to start going to the gym. Imagine if you could become 37 times, that's quite a bit, a lot in the gym, but I think you guys get the point. He also talked about, okay, so if you want to become a better dressed man, decide that you're going to become a better dressed man and then go for a small win. Maybe you're not even going to leave your house, but wear something nice because you don't want to shock your friends. You don't want to be embarrassed. You're not used to dressing up. Well, dress in your house. And all of a sudden, for today, for an hour, you became a better dressed man. And he talks about these small wins, how you can build upon that. All of a sudden, you're wearing this around your house. You have the confidence to wear it to the store, to wear it outside. You forget that you're actually wearing this clothing and you start to become that sharp dressed man because you're taking and you're reinforcing with small decisions. He talks about how you can build these habits. Again, guys, I'm linking to his book down in the description. He's actually got some pretty good little packets and stuff he's put together, not getting paid by him. I just simply like this book. And again, I want you guys to start taking action to become the man you know yourself to be. It's what I stand for here at Real Men Real Style. And that's it, guys. Take care. I will see you in the next video.